Listen, bases loaded, bottom of the ninth. Today I want to talk about the mission. I always tell people, map it out, trap it out. When you map it out, trap it out, that right there, you're creating a mission. And I just want to say in life, when you create that mission and you got plans, you guys have to understand sometimes things happen. But no matter what happens, I just want to say, never turn your back on the mission. You guys have to understand when you're so close, that's when you feel like giving up. When you're so close, that's when you don't feel like waking up. When you're so close, that's when you lose hope. When you're so close, that's when you want to throw in the towel. When you're so close, that's when you don't want to work out. When you're so close, that's when you don't even want to take care of yourself because you're so close. And I want to share this message with everybody all around the world. You're closer than you think. You guys have to understand in life, nobody really cares about you. I'm fortunate to have the FLS. I'm fortunate to have supporters. I'm fortunate, but I realize that I'm blessed. But outside of being a YouTube content creator, you have to understand nobody really cares about you. You have to care for yourself. You got to stand up for yourself. People going to try to pick at you. People going to try to throw you off your game. People going to try to play psychological mind games. You guys have to understand, don't turn your back on the mission. Nothing else matters. You guys have to understand. I want you guys to have this visual in your mind. We talk about topics, but listen, when I drop that original content, this is Mr. Keep It Simple on the microphone. You guys have to understand, pump up the volume, and this is just a mixtape. When you're so close, the reason they call it a breakthrough is because literally when you have that wall, I want you guys to have a visual right before you finish. You're going to have a wall. It's going to be the last barrier. It's going to be the final showdown. You guys have to understand you're going to feel tired. Half of you guys been grinding for a decade. Half of you guys been grinding for 5 years. Half of you guys been on it for 2 years. I don't care what anybody say to grind for a year, grind for 2. Listen, you still have that pain. You guys have to understand. You got to break through. That's what it's all about. It's about that breakthrough. It's about when you don't feel like doing it. It's about still going. When you don't feel like getting up, you guys have to understand when you're not having your way, sleep until 12 p.m. feels normal because you're not having your way. What are you waking up to? That's the realest question. What are you waking up to? Listen, it's up for you to put in the work so you could create the life to the point where you want to wake up at 4 p.m. You want to wake up at 5 p.m. because you got motion. You guys have to understand this road, this journey is not easy. I had a live last night and somebody said, I lost my girl. But what about the finish line? What about the final wall? What about the breakthrough? You guys have to understand the majority of your life, the things are just distractions. It's to get you off your game. You might have a 9 to 5 and your boss might try to mess with you just to throw you off your game. You might have managers. They might just try to throw you off your game. You guys have to understand, get your head back in the game. Stay focused before you end up homeless. The mission is real. You guys have to complete the mission. Once you complete the mission, let me tell you guys something. That's what it's all about. Frustration. It's just a sign that you don't have what you want. But at the end of the day, frontline soldiers, we're going to fight till we get what we want. On this journey, the highs, the lows, it doesn't matter. The emotions, it doesn't matter. The feelings, it doesn't matter. Who left you doesn't matter. Who doesn't believe in you doesn't matter, because the truth is nobody really believes in you until you do it. Nobody really believes in you until the mission is completed. Nobody really believes in you until you cross that finish line. Nobody's going to believe in you. So the question is, did you cross that finish line? No. Mr. Keep It Simple, I didn't cross that finish line. So how you expect family members to believe in you? How you expect people to believe in you? How you expect the community to believe in you? How you expect the world to believe in you? You have not crossed that finish line. It's not over. When I first came on YouTube, I said, I'm going to have 2 100K pages. You guys have to understand. This is why I'm back on the second channel. You guys have to understand the main reason that I'm back on the second channel is because I already said I'm going to have 2 100K pages. You guys have to understand the mission is not over. This year, 2025, I'm not playing. Daily content, I'm not playing. I'm in my mode. I'm not playing. I'm consistent. I'm not playing. You guys have to understand people don't care about me, but guess who care about me? First of all, my mom cares about me. My dog cares about me. If you don't know, my dog is from Russia. You guys have to understand. But other than that, that's a blessing because some people got problems with their parents. Some people beefing with their parents, but you guys have to understand you have to care about you. When in doubt, God got your back. The Lord has your back. But at the end of the day, you got to put in that work, and that's a fact. No matter how you feel, listen, you can get a W at 2 p.m. You can get a W at 3 p.m. Just because you wake up late, that doesn't mean it's over. It's never over. Always remember that. It's never over. You can make a comeback at any time. It's never over. If you got $15 in your bank account, it's never over. If your bank account is negative, it's never over. Every step of the play, it's never over. You guys have to understand, play until you can't play anymore. Go hard till you can't go hard anymore. Let me tell you guys something. Frustration is real, but what is it going to do for you? Not having the things that you want, listen, causes frustration, but what is it going to do for you? What are negative emotions going to do for you? You guys have to understand you are not a victim. Me being a melanated man in the Matrix, they want, especially us, to be victims, but you're not a victim. You're a conqueror. You're more than a conqueror. With the help of the Lord, you're more than a conqueror. You're powerful. You're great. You're stronger than any obstacle. Whatever you're going through, let me tell you guys something. All you got to do is get up, rise up, stand on your feet. Go out there, man. Another day, go back in the fight. Another day, go back into the fight. Run into the fight. Don't run away from the fight. Run to the fight. It's never over. People want you to think that it's over. Family members want you to think that it's over. Society wants you to think that it's over. Man, it just feels so good delivering this message to all my frontline soldiers. I just want to let you guys know, even though it may look like it's over, and I'm going to be honest, it may look like it's over. Your engine might blow up. Your transmission might blow up. All four of your tires. You might catch a hole in all four of your tires. All four of your tires go down. You on the side of the road. At the end of the day, you got bad credit. It may look like it's over, but you guys have to understand it's never over. It's never over. You might be facing eviction. It's never over. You might be on your final warning at your job. It's never over. Just remember, no matter what you're going through, it's never over. You have a friend. I believe in the Lord. That's my friend. No matter what, I pray. But you guys have to understand faith without works is dead. You got to put in the work too. You got to apply yourself. You got to get busy. You got to get down. Nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody cares. They want you to feel like, oh, he cares about me or she cares about me. Nobody cares. So on this journey, if a woman decides to leave, it's okay. May God be with her. Que Dios la bendiga. May God be with her. It's going to be okay. If your friend leave, it's okay. May God be with him. Que Dios lo bendiga. It's okay. May God be with him. May God be with them all. But at the end of the day, listen, we're never turning our back on the mission. When we go into the war, we come out or we don't come out at all. When we go into the war, we already know. Listen, the war is won in a general's tent. Before we go into the war, we already know victory is ours. Whatever you're going through, tell yourself victory is mine and it's all mine. We're greedy with the victories. We're stacking up these W's. We're greedy with the victories. And I'm telling you again, no matter what you're going through, say victory is mine. Victory is mine. Claim that victory. I'm claiming this W. Claim these W's. Speak it into existence. Forget what they talking about. Drown out the noise. Block out the noise. It's time to go. Every day, consistency is key. You guys got to understand. Wake up fired up. You can't let another man get you down. That's another man. He wake up just like you. He faces fears just like you. How could he tell you who you are? Who is he? And that's the problem. You guys have to understand. Nobody cares. And I want you to understand that. So when people say, oh, you might be this, or oh, you might be that, or oh, you might be this. Listen, what about the mission? Get back to the mission. On YouTube, I'm on a mission. And guess what? I'm not going to stop until I win. Not only on one channel, but I'm going to win on 5 channels. You guys have to understand, I'm focused on the mission. You should be focused on the mission. FLS, we focus on the mission. Let it breathe. Let's go. Wake up. Get up. Stand up.